everybody. I'm Chris, and welcome to AFA Top Banana Trivia, where we're doing Iron Man, the first one. And we have James from the Mickey Bunch. I'm going to say you're from the Mickey Bunch. I mean, you might as well be part of them, right?
Well, I'm in there. Yeah. Okay.
And then we got Brian from Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure. And of course, we have Heaven, who is our scorekeeper. So before we get started, let's go ahead. Catherine Wilby, we got her in here. She says, just observing. I know nothing about Iron Man. It's always a lot of fun. The first round is multiple choice, Catherine. So you got 25% chance of getting it right.
Hi, Catherine. Good to see you.
And a 75% chance of getting it wrong.
So let's see. We got Jonathan Chong. Jonathan says, here we go. Let me pop these up so everybody can see them. Here we go. Suit up, everyone. And where is my burger?
That's all right. That's the first thing you want. Nice to see you.
We got Kelly in the chat. Kelly was roasting in her apartment because she has no air conditioning. So that's why she's not on. And we lost
air conditioning is down. So she's on. Kelly has always been regarded by me as hot, but I didn't mean it in that sense. She's really hot tonight.
We got Kevin from Theme Park Adventures. So, hey, Kevin, thanks for coming in. Sorry, I accidentally skipped over your name. And I was going to see who else we have.
We got Birdwell.
Oh, where is she? I didn't see her.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what? Maybe. Oh, there she is.
Wonderful.
We got Sandy. Thanks for coming in.
Well, 24-27. Hi, Sandy. Lovely to see you.
I was kind of starting at the top and then moving down. So yeah. So it looks like we've got people here. So Iron Man. So one thing I do want to say, Brian's got his banana. I have an idea how to get yours, James. I think I have something I'm thinking about sending to Kelly as how do you want to ransom? So she'll give the bananas up.
I don't have any problems with the bananas being on the desk. It's when she says how she's won them that piques me a bit. But you know what? We do things together, so it's nice to have them under one roof. So.
Right.
But so, I am racing hard to become the overall champion, so we can put up a framed picture of you in that fabulous mullet.
So I don't know if Heaven's got the scores updated. No, still not. I had to text her not last week's, but the week before. We didn't have one last week. I do have one thing I do want to say. If you have not watched our reaction video from Monday, it was me and Margie reacting to Disney TikToks. It's hilarious. I mean, the bad thing was we had problems with our lighting. We had problems with our audio. I figured out the lighting problem. I had everything turned on except for this one. So that was our lighting problem. And then the audio, I got a new mic and we were using it and I did not have it set up like the mic I'm using right now. So I think we're going to do another one for Monday where we just do Disney TikToks. And I'm telling you, hey, Midlife Vibes. Thanks for coming in, Josh.
Hi, guys.
But and Becky.
Hey, Becky. Wow.
Yeah. But
it's a Left Coast Festival with Josh and Becky. Nice to see those fine people. Fine station, too.
But if you check it out.
If you're looking for California Adventure, though, go to Midlife Vibes. They are cool.
But if you do check that reaction video out, the mini TikTok is priceless. So, but all right, I think we're ready. Are you guys ready for some Iron Man trivia?
I don't know. Every time I go to YouTube, though, and there's shorts, I'll look at the shorts for someone I know.
Right.
Then underneath it, there'll be scores of other shorts, and a lot of them are for TikTok.
Yeah.
Is the basic premise of TikTok to have as many women under 20 in various states of undress? Because that's all I'm getting from it.
Yes.
Is that all you're searching for?
I mean, is that the zenith of TikTok to have nubile undressed 20-year-olds?
So I've got a TikTok, and what I do is I use TikTok sometimes because there's like things you can do on TikTok that you can't do on YouTube Shorts. So sometimes I'll record it on TikTok and then save it and then put it on Shorts. So,
well, it seems to me that their community rules are a little different over there on TikTok.
but I do know this: if you start liking other stuff, like right now, I think more stuff comes up about dogs on my TikTok than anything because I always like them and I always share them with Heaven and Haley. So, but are we ready?
I'm ready. Are you
James,
ready?
All right.
Kelly's advising me not to be looking up naked 20-year-old. I don't.
Dad,
They're just there.
did you send me the answers?
Oh man, I don't have time. I forgot to send you the answers.
Mm.
Good. I've got the answers too. I watched the movie today.
Hold on, let me see. Maybe I can do it real quick.
Yeah, take your time.
It's
Anyway,
okay.
But TikTok is a mystery to me, and I've never been to TikTok. I always sort of pick them up from YouTube Shorts.
Right.
I'm not a TikTok subscriber, but I kind of resent the fact that now in my 60s it's developed, because that would have been useful information back in my 20s.
But they didn't have tickety talk when you were in your 20s.
Are you kidding? We were still folding Playboys and sticking them under our mattress.
Wait a minute, you actually had Playboys?
Yes, we did. They used to come out every month. Big, thick magazine. Cost $1.
I never had Playboys. That was the softy stuff.
Oh, well, I guess we're still true to our same passions, Brian.
Yep.
Anyway.
All right, Heaven, I'm not going to send you round two. I think we can do I think I pretty much know those. I don't need to.
Okay.
Oops.
I'm in a good mood because I got sale yesterday.
Look at Kelly telling you to take me out, Chris. For gosh almighty's sake, she just laid claim to 2 bananas she didn't earn, and she wants you to kick me out.
All right, I just sent them to you.
But I am wearing a T-shirt she bought me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from the Kennedy Space Center. Good times. If you're ever on the coast,
and my T-shirt just says,
"You're a snack."
Bite me.
You're a snack. You look like the full. You look like the full entree to me, pal.
Mine
All
just
right.
says Chicago Cubs.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, did you get them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so are we ready for question one?
We are.
Yes, sir. Bring it on.
Let's do it. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I hit add to stream, but it's not going up. There we go. All right, question number one. Who is the actor behind Iron Man? Is it A, Robert Downey Jr., B, Steve Carell, C, Robert Downey Sr., or D, Brad Pitt? I probably should put up our chats. There we go. Chat rules. Remember, guys, just put your answers in, and then I will tell you when.
Fun fact, there was an actor that wanted to be Iron Man, but they didn't want him to do it. You know, Marvel didn't want him to play it, but he probably would have been a good one. And that was Tom Cruise.
I heard they asked Tom Cruise, and he turned it down because he had something else going on. That's from what
Could have been either one.
I understood.
No, she's.
All right, chat. You can put your answer in. Hold up. Hold on. Let's get the chat.
I just had the Godfather on the phone.
Oh, you had the Godfather on?
Oh, you had Pete on the phone?
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, this one should be easy. I mean, unless you have no idea or seen a movie trailer in 10 years. I mean, I guess. Actually, they talked about using Tom Cruise in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness as Tony Stark.
Yeah. He would not have made a good Tony Stark. He's too entitled.
All right. I think we got all our answers. James says A. Brian?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yes. Heaven?
The answer is A, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. Yep. So, I mean, I think the first time I ever seen him was back in the 80s. I'm trying to think who he played back in the 80s. I know he was in a lot of
Sherlock
stuff.
Holmes.
Well, Sherlock Holmes, yeah, but I wanted to say he played Ducky, but I don't think that's him. I think that's I'm trying to think of the guy's name from 2.5 Men. I'm pretty sure he was Ducky. No, I remember Robert Downey Jones.
Well, he was lucky to get
Catherine,
that.
I got one.
He was lucky to get that. I turned it down because I was busy that summer.
All right, Hev, you ready? You got everybody scored, or you need me to wait?
Way to
You're
go.
good.
All right, let's go to question number 2. All right, question number 2. What type of technology keeps the shrapnel from entering Tony's heart and powers Iron Man? Is it A, fluorescent technology, B, arc reactor technology, C, false immune technology, or D, nuclear technology?
Now, I know that in Marvel Comics, the smartest individual typically goes anywhere between Victor Von Doom, Reed Richards, Tony Stark, and some even say Peter Parker as the smartest individual in the Marvel universe.
Right. So, chat, you can put your answers in. Hey, Jonathan Mays, thanks for joining us. I hit that. So, why did it cancel? All right. So, we've got some of them coming in. So, this is just first round, so these should be easy. But yeah. Yeah, Reed Richards, I think, is announced as like the smartest man in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And
although Victor Von Doom's pretty darn smart too.
Oh yeah, well.
And Valeria Richards, oh my God.
Well, I
mean,
if you're going to go with the Richards, I'd have to go with Kang the Conqueror because he is the Richards. So
not Keith. Keith isn't the smartest.
Keith.
All
right. What do you have, James?
I have B, arc reactor.
Brian?
Yeah, it's an arc reactor.
Have the answer?
It is an arc reactor.
It is an arc reactor, yes. It is the thing that is keeping the shrapnel from going into his heart. All right. So, did you get everybody, Hev, or you need me to wait?
No, but you're fine.
No, I'll wait. I don't want to rush.
No, you're fine.
Okay. All right. We'll move on to question number 3. How does Tony escape the desert? A, he uses the Iron Man suit to fly home. B, James Rhodes locates him with a helicopter. C, he heroically walks home from the desert. Or D, Obadiah Stane locates him with the helicopter.
Obadiah.
One character I really wish they would bring into the MCU is Franklin Richards.
Well, yeah, isn't Franklin Richards Kang?
No, that's Reed Richards' son. His power, he's been declared a mutant, and his power is pretty much reality warping. Oh, wow. I mean, he can pretty much do whatever the heck he wants. There was a scene where he was sitting in his bedroom closet creating little pocket universes in his bedroom closet.
All right,
I mean,
chat, you can put your answer in.
Wow.
I think they did.
Did they?
Oh,
I
maybe
don't
they
think
didn't.
so.
No, I don't think I think that's from the last question. I can't even
Okay.
guess. I should have watched the movie. Don't worry about it, Catherine. Any points you get goes to the
Yeah, just
end.
guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, here come the answers. I'm sorry.
All right. I think this is a tricky one. I would agree.
Yeah.
I did watch the movie today, and I could see how somebody could get this messed up. So, what do you got, James?
I got B.
B. All right.
I got B as well.
All right. Hev?
The answer, sorry, hold on. The answer is B. James Rhodes locates him with the helicopter.
Becky's cheating and copying.
Don't feel bad, Josh. I'm missing 2 bananas.
I didn't watch it today. I got off work early, so I just decided to put it on and watch it. So, but
that first suit was it was so primitive, but I mean, it was amazing the technology that he hobbled together with just those little crates of parts. It was amazing.
Well, I mean, he's Tony Stark.
Yes, he is.
All right. So this one should be easy, Catherine. You got a 50-50 chance on this one. Are we ready?
Catherine, we all love you.
Question 4. Pepper Forks is Tony Stark's assistant. True or false? I haven't seen it in months. Actually, out of all the Marvel characters, Iron Man is Margie's favorite Iron Man character. I mean, her favorite Marvel character is an Iron Man character.
Actually, there is another Iron Man type character, and that's Riri Williams.
You're talking about
I believe
Ironheart?
her character name is Ironheart.
Yeah. So I
She's
believe
like
that's
a
gonna. I
teenage
think that's gonna be.
African-American girl.
I think it's gonna be a series on. Oh, you can go ahead and put your answers in the chat, or chat. You can put your answers in. But yeah, yeah, I think that's gonna be a Disney series or a Disney Plus
That
series.
would be amazing. 'Cause, I mean, they need to put in some of the newer heroes.
Well, I believe he's gonna return.
Yeah, he was making way too much money doing those.
Well,
Marvel
the thing
movies.
is
He's
because
not going to clean that up.
Secret Wars is coming up. So, all right, what's your answer, James?
My answer is false. It's
All right.
Pepper Potts.
All right, Brian.
Yeah, it's false. Pepper Potts is her.
Evan?
I like that name though, Pepper Fork.
Pepper Fork. Yes.
Yeah, that hurt my head a little bit because, like, so Iron Man is also one of my favorite Marvel
Right.
characters and one of my favorite MCU movies. So I'm kind of playing along. I've got the answers up next to me, but because I'm doing the scoring, I'm not looking until it's time to answer. So I've got my own little. I'm keeping my own answers. And you said it, and I was like, no. And then I was like, well, yes, no. I'm so confused.
All us guys know because Gwyneth Paltrow plays Pepper Potts, and Gwyneth
Right.
Paltrow.
That's the
Yes.
reason why James watched the movie, because Gwyneth Paltrow was.
Okay, but she's also
She's
a
a
nutcase
spectacular.
right now.
She's a spectacular actress with remarkable pedigree.
Yeah.
Her mother is Blythe Danner,
I
and her
just.
father is Ken Howard. I mean, just
Oh yeah.
astounding pedigree there.
I seen where they were doing an interview or doing maybe a junket for one of the movies, and they were in France, and Gwyneth Paltrow starts speaking French, and he's like, "Oh," he goes, I would have spoke French, but he goes, they don't teach that in jail. He goes,
Right.
I'm just an animal. I'm not. All right. Are we ready for number 5?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Number 5. What is the name of Tony's computerized help system? Is it A, Yarvis, B, Jarvis, C, Darvis, or D, Marvis?
You say tomato and I say tomato.
You say potato and I say potato.
Potato, tomato, potato.
Potato, potato. Let's call the whole thing off.
And you call me old. If you remember that one, Brian, you got to be around in the 50s.
I'm old at heart.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. I'm back. Sorry, I had to step away, but I got all the answers right. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. You're well on your way to your third banana. Oh, I mean first.
She's actually driving over to Brian's house to steal his.
Lock your doors.
We got him coming in. All right. What do you have, James?
I have B.
B. Brian?
It was Jarvis.
All right. Heaven, the answer is
B, Jarvis.
Jarvis. Yes. So keeping my fingers crossed for you at the Mickey Punt, or at the Mickey Mandy Adams.
You're such a nice lady.
Thanks for I didn't even see Mandy come in, and thanks for coming in, Mandy. I'm sorry if I didn't see you when you first come in.
Mandy's a sweetheart.
All right.
She wants someone to take her to the Halloween party.
Right. Oh, I mean, I've never been to a Halloween party. I'd love to go myself.
I am going on October 30th.
Well, I missed it on August 1st. So, or not the first, but the first day, because I'm not paying any more money than that.
Summer isn't over. We haven't enjoyed Labor Day and Halloween. I'm sorry. Seasons actually have meaning.
Right.
It's a little too early for Halloween.
Right.
It's time.
It's time. All right. So you got everybody, Hev?
You're good.
All right, let's go. Let's do number 6. Question number 6. Where had the metal used on the newest Iron Man suit, red and gold, been used before? Is it A, on a missile, B, on a satellite, C, on a helicopter blade, or D, on a submarine? All right, let me explain this. Red and gold is the Mark III. So this would have been the one that he actually had painted in the movie.
Ooh.
I'll give you a hint. The Mark II was actually the one that was stolen from him that Rhodey uses for, they call him Iron Patriot, but he's War Machine. Chris, I still think you ought to have a prize for being last for the season. We might be able to come up with something. I might be able to send you a banana peel.
Too bad they don't have black bananas. You know, like the top banana, but it being like
we could spray paint it.
Like a rotten banana.
Yeah. All right, chat. You can enter your answers.
Kelly, I would love it if you and James were to join Jennifer and I at the Halloween party. That would be amazing.
Love me some peel, says Catherine. All right. They're starting to come in. This one, I actually had to look it up because I wasn't even for sure.
I was in between 2 and I got it wrong.
I think we got everybody. James?
My guess is A.
A. All right. Brian?
Yeah, it's a missile.
Actually, Hev, you want to tell him what the answer is?
It was a satellite. I also said a missile.
Yes. The reason why was, remember, the Mark II was freezing up when he went out of the atmosphere. That's why he had to create the Mark III, and it's made out of metal from a satellite. So
They can take the cold from
yes,
space.
yes,
Good going, Kelly.
Kelly got it right.
yes.
Yeah.
She's a smart banana.
Becky said S, which wasn't even.
I think she did a typo, meant to say A.
I know. But yep, red and gold is the Mark III, which I could not tell you how many marks there are, how many suits.
Oh gosh. Comics Explained did a series where he went over all of Iron Man's armors, of Tony Stark's armors.
I have a friend who, I mean, not a friend, a coworker. I don't know him very well, but we worked on a project together for drawing, and he draws really well. And he knows someone down here who he drew up his own Spider-Man suit and sent to this man, and this man built him his own Spider-Man suit.
Oh wow!
And he,
Nice.
I guess, like this guy used to work for movies, and he just said, "I don't want to do that anymore." So he's just taking this talent, and he'll build you a suit if you design one.
Wow.
He said
awesome.
it cost him like a good $500 to $600, but he did it.
Right.
I said, "That's amazing."
Oh,
He's
man.
pictures in it. So that's wild.
Wow. All right, let's go to question number 7. Question number 7. Where does Tony hide when the Air Force fighter jets are looking to target him? Is it A, on the tail of one of the planes? B, he doesn't hide? C, on the top of one of the planes? Or D, on the belly of one of the planes?
One of the things I really, really liked about Iron Man is he wasn't like some altered human. He wasn't like a mutant or anything. He didn't get his powers from space.
Right.
He's just extremely brilliant.
He's also a better Batman. Rich. Knowledgeable.
Actually, I think Marvel's Batman is supposed to be Moon Knight.
Oh. All right. Go ahead and put in your answers, chat. I don't see Moon Knight being Marvel's Batman. I can't see that.
Think of it this way. Bruce Wayne and Mark Spector are both uber rich. They're both immensely mentally broken. They both do their hunting at night. I mean, that's Marvel's Batman right there.
Okay. Tony Stark is rich, lost his parents, just like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Both wear a suit that has either gadgets or something.
And Tony Stark was an alcoholic. You know, that the demon in the bottle.
That's why Robert Downey Jr. matched so well for that.
Yeah, I mean, he's the perfect actor to play Tony Stark.
Iron Man is more
I
Batman.
love how they reference.
All right, I think we got our answers. James. James says
D.
D. All right, Brian.
Under the plane.
All right, have the answer.
On the belly of the plane.
On the belly of the plane. That is correct. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, I mean, Moon Knight is actually he's the avatar for a god, though.
Yeah, but he's also a really good representation of dissociative identity disorder.
So, all right. Question number 8. Are we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
You ready, Heaven?
You're good.
All right. I about created a new pirate, Red Heaven. All right. Hey, what does Pepper buy with Tony's money for her birthday? Is it A, a handbag, B, a t-shirt, C, a dress, or D, shoes?
I know what Kelly would buy with Tony's money.
Probably
All the
something that
lounge
looks like you could have a picnic on. That's what I would guess.
For Kelly, the answer would be E, all of the above.
Probably, yes.
But I mean, look at the result. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
pretty dynamite.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. I would buy all of it, Kelly's. I will tell you something that I'm looking at doing. I think I'm going to start my own T-shirt company.
My niece's fiance owns a T-shirt company.
Yeah.
And
this will be on Etsy. So
one of his he signed a major client that was this big rap star that he's doing all the merch T-shirts for him. It's like a multi-million-dollar contract.
All right, James, what do you have? C. All right, Brian.
It was a dress.
Hev.
It was C, a dress.
Correct.
As I recall, it was a lovely flowing blue thing.
So, but I found a website where you can find stuff that's in public domain, like images you can use and stuff like that. So if it's in public domain, it's free for you to use.
Oh, be careful.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful of a website claiming public domain.
Well, what I'm stating, James, is what I'm talking about is it's like stuff that the government have put out, and they've said anything the government normally puts out goes into public domain. So, but they're going to be, what it is they're patriotic T-shirts with sayings on them from the past that kind of fit like stuff that's going on now.
Okay.
And so most of them probably will have like pictures of forefathers and stuff like that on it. So
yeah, that's okay.
All right. What's that, James?
Always be careful when using public domain.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen people rely on the internet to their detriment on that.
Right.
Oh,
I'm not an IT specialist.
The website states where it got the photo, and then it tells you to go check it out yourself before you use the photo.
Okay.
But I don't know if that changes. If you take it into a photo editor and you edit it, then doesn't it?
Well, the law of public domain is complicated. It's
right
beyond the scope of an Iron Man quiz.
Right.
But,
all right. Are we ready for number 9?
Yes.
All right. Number 9. For the cover story, who is said to be in the Iron Man suit? Is it A, James Rhodes, B, a bodyguard, C, Tony Stark, or D, Obadiah Stane? Understand, this is at the end when he's being interviewed, and they've given him a story to tell, and this is when he actually tells them, I'm Iron Man. So I probably just gave away one saying it, which one it is.
Thanks for reducing their chances by 25%. There you go.
Now, James, you know that crazy. We all know that Winnie the Pooh was put into public domain at the beginning of the year.
Right.
What do you think of that ridiculous?
You can go ahead and put your
Winnie
answer
the
in the
Pooh
chat.
Blood and Honey that's coming out.
I think anytime an author as sensitive as A.A. Milne is pilloried by someone trying to make a quick buck, regardless of the protection of copyright, that we collectively ought to avoid and condemn it. That's what I think.
All right, we got some of the answers coming in. A lot of people saying James Rhodes.
Really? Wow.
All right. James, what do you have?
B, the bodyguard.
Brian?
Yeah, it was always a bodyguard in the comics.
Yeah. All right, Hev?
It is B, bodyguard.
Yep.
Well, Chaim.
Yep. He even questions it when he has to tell him. That's what he's told to tell him, is it's a bodyguard. He said, "Really?" So,
I mean, if you think about it, it would make sense for a billionaire playboy to have a suited up bodyguard. I mean, that would definitely make sense.
right. All right. We're ready for number 9. I could have been nasty with this one, but I didn't do it. So, here we go. Or number 10. I'm sorry. This is the last one of the round. All right. For number 10, which actor portrays Colonel James Rhodes in Iron Man? Is it A, Terrence Howard? Is it B, Jamie Foxx? C, Samuel L. Jackson? Or D, Denzel Washington?
I actually saw a story about this in the news.
All right, Kat, you can put your answers in. I missed it. Oh. I'm pretty sure the first answer starts there above my 7.
Yeah.
I think Jonathan's messing with us. All right, James, what'd you have? A. Brian?
A.
Yeah. Have the answer?
A, Terrence Howard.
Yes. See, I could have tricked people, put Don Cheadle in there, and seen how many people would have went for that. So.
Oh, that was the guy that replaced him.
And that is the last one for round 10.
Round 1.
Round 1. Sorry, question 10. Round 1.
Wait, so was
Yes.
Jonathan just kind of?
I give it to him.
I know.
He put
Just
LOL
really-
down to the bottom.
Okay, good. I didn't see that. I was like,
You want to give us an update?
give me
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
You're
So,
alone now.
so I meant this was the first movie of the MCU, truthfully,
Mhm.
and that is
Yeah,
why.
that's where they introduced Shield. They say Shield for the first time at the very end of the
Yes, yeah. Well, at the end, but then they actually tell the whole acronym is what he starts out.
Yep.
But yeah, Shield. And I mean, you know, this was probably a really good movie. But so
Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury was just brilliant.
So our next round is visual round, and we will be naming the characters. So I will tell you one. There is kind of a couple of characters because I couldn't really get 10 characters out of it. There's one that is a character that's kind of not a character, and then there's one that's a character who's as a character. I'll explain it as we get to it.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
all right. So these are 2 points, Hev.
Yep. Did you want the score update?
Yeah, go ahead with the score update.
Jonathan Chong has 8. Midlife Vibes has 8. Catherine has 2. Beloved One has 7. Kevin has 8. Kelly has 6. Sandy has 9. James has 9. Brian has 9. And Jonathan Mace has 4. Also, you said you were going to make t-shirts. I have been working on making dog things.
Right,
And this
that's
is the
true.
first color I made.
Aw.
It's too small for Freya, but I did it again and made one that's Freya.
But you're also doing dog tags, correct?
I put that one on hold for just a little bit.
Okay.
This one is a little bit easier to kind of roll them out, and then I'll go from there.
Oh, okay. All right. So, like I said, this second round is visual, and it is name the character. So, are we ready for the first character?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad, there's a good chance you won't have to worry about the answers on these because I will probably know the answers.
I hope so. I don't. Like I said, there's a couple tricky ones on here. So,
No, yeah.
Catherine says she wishes she had her dog, Heaven.
My roommate's sister is about to get a dog, and she said, I told her you might regret it for the first couple of weeks. I said, first couple of weeks? You might regret it for the first couple of months.
All right, chat. You can put your answer in.
Heaven, now you might have to make one for Kelly.
Uh-oh.
I only have one color right now, so I have one color for everything. I've got black D-rings, black clip, and blue cotton cord.
I think Boo and Ellie would look absolutely adorable in those furry collars.
All right, we're starting to get our answers in.
Mm-hmm.
Becky, I'm going to be horrible at this round.
Kelly, what about James?
All right. What do you have, James?
Happy Hogan.
Happy Hogan. Brian?
Happy Hogan.
Heaven, the answer? You don't
Happy
have
Hogan.
them. All right. Heaven knows the answers. I hope she knows the answers. All right. Are we ready for our second visual?
Yeah.
Yep.
You got everybody down, Hev?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Ooh.
Mm.
I like that goatee.
Clap your hands. That's what Kelly said. All right, chat, you can put your answer in. Hey, Nathan, Rita, thanks for coming in.
Hey, Nathan. Jack. Thank you, Catherine. You have a good night, sweetie.
Good night, Catherine. Thanks for coming in. All right. James, what do you have?
Jensen.
Okay. Brian?
Jensen.
Right. Heaven, did you know this one?
No.
This is Ho Jensen, Dr. Ho Jensen. Yes.
That was the guy that helped Tony Stark to develop the Iron Man suit.
He was also the guy that saved Tony Stark by
Saved him.
hooking up the thing to keep the the
He
shot.
ran out there with the machine gun into the tunnel.
Yeah.
Kelly, that guy. I'm going to order a T-shirt very soon on Amazon for one of my days in Magic Kingdom. that says that guy on it for our experience at the laugh floor.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yes, I want to do that.
Heaven and Haley made me write it 3 times in a row until I got that guy.
I
So,
think I'll help them with the shirt.
yeah. Well, they actually give you a sticker that said I was that guy at the
Yeah,
end.
I've said that to a couple people after they like walk by me later in different lands and they don't like me. Take it off.
So, all right. So this next one, I'm going to explain. We're not looking for the guy in the suit. We're looking for the name of what he's called when he's in the suit. So, this is because I couldn't find 10 characters. All right.
No, okay.
So, here we go. All right, chat, you can enter your answers. Right, Josh, not Obadiah. Tin Man on steroids. All right, waiting for the answers to come in. All right. What do you have, James?
Monger.
Okay,
Iron
Brian.
That is Obadiah Stane, aka Ironmonger.
All right, Heaven.
Good villain.
I don't know.
It's Ironmonger.
That was a good villain.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges did a great job with that part, moving from corporate partner to sinister plotter to evildoer. Well acted.
Looks like another night of Josh stealing my jokes. Becky. So, all right, this next one's another tricky one. I'm going to let you know this. This actually picture is actually taken from one of the Avengers movies because you don't actually see anything of this character until then. So, this is our next character. Up until the Avengers, he's only heard and not seen. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. I probably gave a lot of clues away on that one, didn't I?
Yeah.
All right, James, what do you have?
Jarvis. The
All right.
computer system.
Brian?
I don't know. He kind of sounded like Hal, but it's Jarvis.
Okay. Heaven?
Jarvis.
It's Jarvis. Yeah, what was it? The only time you ever see it is during you see that image is from Avengers Age of Ultron. So, and I think what's neat is when they find out that Jarvis is actually stronger than what Ultron is.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody know who, after Jarvis becomes Vision, who's the next person who talks to Tony Stark in the suit?
No.
No, it's Friday. A female voice named Friday talks to him in the suit.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Jonathan knew it. All right, are we ready for our next one?
I need just a minute.
You just need a minute? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took some really, really good characters for this movie.
Right. I don't know. I always felt like with these comic book movies, I think they should have done more of a James Bond thing with them.
Mhm.
Well, how many times have they put out James Bond, and once one James Bond either stops doing it or something, they just get another person to play James Bond?
Yep.
And I just felt like, I mean, how many times have they rebooted Spider-Man?
Oh, totally.
So what I'm saying, I mean, people don't care if you change the actor. Obviously, they didn't care for when they did it for James Bond, so why not?
Mm-hmm. Now,
but James Bond has also gone 50 years.
Right.
I don't know that Iron Man's going to go.
Did you notice how in the I think it was part 3 when Tony's at the big gala and they're playing this slow jazz music. The music they're playing is a slowed down version of the 1960s Iron Man cartoon theme.
Oh wow. So
one of those little Easter eggs in the movie.
Right.
Okay, you should be good.
All right. Let's go with our next character.
Ooh, I love that scene.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. I don't think that's it, Josh.
I think that's I think he's the next member of the cinematic universe, Captain Badass. That's he's next. He's in development.
All right. I think
look at Becky's answer.
My next husband. All right, James, what do you have?
Well, this guy especially, it's Colonel James Rhodes, but any guy with Colonel in front and the initials JR, he's a winner. So, there you go.
Brian?
Of course you would like that, James. Yeah, that was James Rhodes, and I believe that scene was when he was looking back at the armor and said, maybe next time.
Yeah. All right, so let me explain something that's neat here. This is James Rhodes. You guys are correct. This suit back here, I don't know. Here, let me move it over here where you can see. This suit back here, that is the Mark II, and that is the actual suit that becomes War Machine or Iron Patriot, whichever. That's the suit that he ends up taking in. Is it 2? I think he takes it in 2.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But I thought that was brilliant. He said, "Oh, maybe next time." It kind of leaves it open that there's going to be a sequel.
Right. So, but I mean, the thing was, I thought it was just amazing how Don Cheadle just stepped into it, and it was like people didn't even notice. They just didn't even really.
Yeah.
I did.
You did?
Yes.
Who shot JR in a future Iron Man film?
In the cartoon series, Um, the group that he had together, ForceWorks, was, let's see, it was Tony Stark, Iron Man. It was James Rhodes, War Machine. It was Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch. Pepper Potts had this ability. She was like Spider Woman or something like that.
Right.
And I mean, I thought that those other characters would have been amazing on the big screen.
Right. Right.
I mean, Hawkeye was. I'm like, oh man.
So, all right, let's go for our next one. This one should be an easy one.
Oh, geez.
You want the character name?
Yeah, the character name.
Well, he isn't actually in one.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he is in it. Yes.
Where?
He don't show up till the end.
Scene. When he was sitting in Tony's desk, saying, wanted to talk to him about the Avengers Initiative.
All right, chat. You can put your answer in. All right, we got them starting to come in.
Now, my question is, was that one the real one, or was that in LMD?
I don't know.
A life model decoy?
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure that was probably the real one.
Yeah. The Shield was notorious for doing that.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Jonathan. Jonathan Mays, because he's got to go.
Hi, Jonathan. Thanks.
All right, James.
Nick Fury.
All right, Brian.
That's Colonel Nick Fury.
Heaven.
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury. It is. Nick Fury was actually the guy who was the lead of, what were they called? It's the ones that in the Captain America movie he led. I can't think of what the group of the guys, what they were called.
Howling Commandos.
Yes, the Howling Commandos. And that's who, in the comic books, who Nick Fury actually led, wasn't it?
Hey, welcome, Tony. Phantasmic Chronicles.
Hey, thanks for coming in, Phantasmic Chronicles. So, all right. Are we ready for the next image?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Isn't he in charge of Triple X? Yes, Josh, I believe he was in charge of Triple X too. I also remember him having a purple lightsaber. So.
Oh yeah. For those who don't know, Jonathan Mays is a regular on Talking Mickey Project. He kind of subscribed to my channel too.
All right, chat. You can put your answer in.
Oh boy, two-a-days. I remember those days, Tony. Tell them good luck. Be hydrated.
Yeah, I believe he did find some snakes on a plane. That is true, Josh. I also remember he helped John McClane at one time too.
They got some really good actors for this movie.
All right. All right, James, who do you have?
Obadiah Stane, and later the Ironmonger.
All right,
Yeah,
Brian.
this guy has a name that's older than James, Obadiah Stane.
Yeah. Hev, you know the answer?
Obadiah.
Obadiah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brian. Were you making a comment about my age?
No, I said he's got a name that's older than yours, than you.
I don't know how old he is because I'm afraid to ask because I don't know.
Obadiah or me?
You.
Oh, I'm 64. I'm never bashful about my age.
Well, I will be turning the big 5-0 in October.
Big 5-0.
So yes, I'm an old geezer too.
Right.
Just keep the geezer stuff to yourself. You can own it. I feel pretty spry, to tell you the truth.
So do I. And I turned 51 this year, so. Are you ready for our next one?
Sure.
It's going to be an easy one.
James, you know I only tease you because I love you.
Just remember the last name isn't Forks. Now I don't feel old. Thanks, Brian. That's what Jonathan John
I think it's funny. I was talking about that with some friends the other day. Your concept of what is old expands as time goes on. So when I was 30, 60 was old. Now that I'm in my 60, those 80-year-old people are old. And I'm sure when I get to 80, it's those centurions that are going to be old. So
I got to wonder what my grandma thinks. She's 108.
All right,
she
Chad.
probably thinks those 125-year-olds are damn old. So
Wow.
good for her.
But
What I loved about this character was that in the comics, Tony Stark developed another company called Stark Unlimited that he put her in charge of. And they were basically devising technology for the average citizen.
oh wow.
I mean, that's just amazing.
Right. You know, the military has been working with the I can't think what they're called. I think they were in a movie that had Tom Cruise. It's the thing that you wear that's supposed to help you lift stuff and everything like that. And the military has been working with stuff like that where you can actually lift more than
Like an exosuit.
Yeah, an exosuit. Yes. I couldn't think of what it was called.
Can you imagine if they were what they can do with that kind of technology?
Oh yeah.
Oof.
All right, James, what do you have?
The lovely Pepper Potts.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Brian?
Gotta love Pepper Potts. She's amazing.
Hev?
Pepper Potts.
Pepper Potts. That is
If
correct.
you think about it, she was the one that was actually really running Stark Industries.
Oh yeah. That is true.
That's why
I don't think she was really running it until after Obadiah Stane was killed. I think Obadiah was running it up until then. All right, are we ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Hi.
All right, chat, you can put in your answers. I think this actor was great. You know, in the TV show, the old Christine, was it the old new or something like that? New Christine, I can't remember.
He, yeah, absolutely played this part perfectly.
Oh yeah.
Well, a lot of the intelligence community, FBI, CIA, NSI guys are drawn from law schools and engineering schools, so they tend to look very nerdish.
Oh yeah.
And bureaucratic.
All right. I don't have any more answers coming in. So James.
Agent Coulson.
All right. Brian.
Special Agent Phil Coulson, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And the answer, Heaven?
I suppose it's Coulson.
Yes, it is
I couldn't remember his name. I was upset.
Bill Coulson, yes. And probably one of the best shorts that they did was called On the Way to the Hammer, where where he walks into a convenience store that is being robbed. And damn autocorrect.
I like his big scene in the movie too, where did you forget about our appointment? No, it's right now. Follow me, and they go running down the hall as the ironmonger chases them.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching that. I'm like, where did he go? I mean, he was in there with all those agents. I didn't even see where he went when the ironmonger come out. I was like, all right. Did you get everybody have?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Last one. Do I need to put it up, or can you guess who it is?
I could probably guess without seeing it. I like that picture of him. Jeez. That's like, look what I did.
All right, chat. You can put your answers in.
And anybody that gets it wrong loses 2 points or loses 4 points.
I don't think they've blown up yet.
Again, they picked an amazing actor to play him. Oh my god.
I think.
Hey, excuse me.
Oh no, Winston just jumped up. All
Right.
Calm down.
Get them all wound up.
What do you have, James?
Tony Stark.
All right, Brian.
Yeah, that's Tony Stark. Oh my god.
Heaven.
Tony Stark.
And we will accept Iron Man, correct?
Yep.
All right. So that was the last one for that round. What's that, James?
Sherlock Holmes is a no if that was your answer. All right.
I mean, if you had
so far we'll go.
Tony Stark behind it, then it would be fine. If you want to put Sherlock Holmes. I actually thought he was a great Sherlock Holmes. I think he was better than Will Ferrell. So.
Oh, come on. Anybody's better than Will Ferrell. Jeez.
I think that was just set up as a full comedy, the whole Will Ferrell and what's the guy's name? I can't think of it. That was in Step Brothers with him.
No.
Hey.
Oh, Heaven, you know who I'm talking about?
I like that answer. That's awesome.
He was in Step Brothers, and he was also in Talladega Nights with him. I can't think of what his name is.
I can see his face. I don't know
John
his name.
C. Reilly.
You need a minute there, Heaven?
No.
So, do you want to give an update, or you want to wait?
Jonathan Chong has 26. Midlife Vibes has 22. Catherine has 2. Beloved One has 11. Kevin has 28. Kelly has 12. Sandy has 26.
Wow. Good job, Sandy.
James has 29. Brian has 29. Jonathan Mace has 6. Phantasmic Chronicles has 2.
Okay. All right.
Wow. James, we're neck and neck.
This is where this is round 3. This is where it separates the herd.
Yep.
The chief and the wheat and all that sort of stuff.
So this next one's going to be kind of weird. All right. So I'm going to tell you right off the bat before I pull it up. And this is going to be round 3. Each question is worth 3 points. It's no multiple choice. This is all you got to answer. So
I have to know what you're talking about.
So this first one, I'm asking for the month. So you're going to see what I'm talking about. So here's our first question.
Love you, sweet girl.
When was Iron Man 2008 released? So I'm asking for the month.
Oh my God.
It's hot. It's okay. Okay.
It's almost 9 o'clock. You need to eat dinner. You hear me? What is in that bag?
She barked and Winston jumped straight up.
I
Wow.
don't know what she was barking at.
All right. Chat, you can put your
I know
answer
what
in.
she was barking at as I heard dogs barking, and then Emily just opened the door, and I watched it on the ring, and the dogs outside are just going nuts.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, come here. Come here. You want to come say hi? Come say hi. Come say hi. Come say hi.
I remember seeing it in theaters.
All the way up. Come on.
Okay. I've got a December.
Yep, all the way. Go ahead.
Oh, thanks for coming in, Fantastic Chronicles. Phantasmic. I'm sorry.
Good to see you,
Fantastic.
Tony. And a fellow Browns fan.
You're not going to come say hi?
Oh, wow.
All right.
You don't want to come say hi? Come on. Up, up, up.
All right.
Up, up.
All right. James, what do you have?
May.
All right. Brian,
May.
have an answer?
May 2nd.
It is May 2nd. Day after Haley's birthday. I understood what you had, Kevin.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm glad to, Tony.
All right. Are we ready for question number 2?
Wasn't question number 22?
Sure. Question number 2. In which country does Iron Man 2008 begin? So,
Can you see one? Are you gonna
what country is the setting that it's in?
Almost. There's one more see you say hi. Oh yeah. You say hi now. You say hi.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. Yeah, Heaven has taught the dog how to read. It knows colors. She sent me short videos of her telling her go into the blue tube, and she'll run and go in.
Vatican City. That's great. That's too much. Good deal.
All right.
Overseas somewhere.
All right, James, what do you have?
Republic of Afghanistan.
All right. Brian?
Yeah, it was Afghanistan. They're kind of parroting after what's going on in today's world.
All right. Heaven?
Afghanistan.
It is Afghanistan, yes.
Now, in the comic, I believe it was Vietnam that he was in. when he built the suit.
Right, right. I know that when he gets there, he's in Bagram Air Force Base. I know that.
Hmm.
So I've never been there. I've heard of it, but I've never been there. The heat is frying my brain. That's what Kelly said. I was gonna call and see if I could have a bag of ice taken to you. All right. Are we ready for question number 3?
Yes, sir.
I think this one's probably going to be one of the easiest ones of round 3. Question number 3. Where is Tony's house located?
Oh, it's a beauty too.
That would be amazing, Kelly says. Well, I thought if I sent you a bag, maybe you could have been on the live stream. You just sit on it while you're
I would say in the rich part of town. You know what I mean?
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. I was going to say I've been missing Mar, but I know where Mar's at. She had a house guest, so.
She's got a bunch of them coming in for Elvis celebration.
Yes, that's what it
She has
was.
like her own UN. They came in from the Netherlands, then they came in from Denmark, then they came in. She's quite a little hostess.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she said, I think the one from the United Kingdom, she said she met like 10 years ago and hadn't seen her since then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. She said she was cleaning for 2 days straight. All right, James, what do you have?
One of my favorite places on earth, Malibu.
Okay. All right, Brian.
Malibu, California.
All right. Hev?
California.
California. So should we give Glendale, even though it is in California? I mean, that was what the answer was, California. I know Glendale's in California.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
All you had in the answers was California.
So you could have said Watts, California.
Yep.
It's a right designed house, by the way. They used to.
I thought that was going to be the easiest one. Now I know this is going to be the easiest one coming up. So, are you ready, Hev?
Yeah.
You got all the points? All right, here it comes. Question number 4. What is the name of the actress who played Pepper Potts?
Chris, were you struggling to find questions?
No. Malibu Barbie. I protest. She does not get credit. That's what Josh says. Saying Becky doesn't get credit for that. Heaven's the judge. She scored.
Listen, at one point I wrote down as someone who answered midlife 1, and I said that's not the same thing. I got to fix it.
Oh my god!
All right, you can put your answers in chat.
Has anybody seen Shallow Hal?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have not.
Now, did y'all think that movie was funny or offensive?
I thought it was funny. I liked it. James, you know who Tony Robbins is, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's in the movie. James, I know you already know this answer. So, all
Gwyneth Paltrow.
right, Brian,
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Hev,
Gwyneth Paltrow.
that is right.
Malibu Stacy. Oh God. Wasn't that the Simpsons Barbie doll?
All right, Hev, you ready?
Yep.
Let's go to question number 5. Who is the main villain in Iron Man 2008? Maybe these aren't as hard as I thought they were.
Well, wait a minute now. This is actually a complicated question because you have.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about the main villain.
Yeah, but there's
the
actually
BBEG, the big bad evil guy.
Smithers was Smithers was the biggest collector of Stacy dolls.
Oh my gosh!
All right, chat. You can put your answers in.
I always liked how the Simpsons danced around the whole notion of whether or not Smithers was gay.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Iron Man had so many amazing villains. I mean, oh my gosh, Gargoyle, the Black Knight. Oh man, there's some amazing villains he had.
Yeah, Josh, I know, but there was one main bad guy in this film.
Listen, you. Little my answer, and we'll discuss this a little because I think. Let's give chance.
All right, James, what's your answer?
My answer is going to be Obadiah Stane, but in all reality, for 3/4 of the movie, Raza, the leader of the 10 Fingers, was the real culprit. We didn't know until an hour and 15 minutes in that Obadiah had ordered the hit on Tony.
Okay.
Only at the end, but he is the main villain.
All right, Brian.
Both answers should get credit.
Yeah, Obadiah Stane.
All right, Heaven.
Ironmonger.
Right.
Well, both answers should get credit. So
well, you're the only one who gave the answer.
Yeah. Listen, I like to leave a clear benchmark of clarity. So
I gave you the answer.
Am I alone in thinking that the MCU really screwed the pooch when it came to the Mandarin? He was a huge villain for Iron Man, and they just made him out to be some punk kid.
No, not really, because if obviously you haven't seen Shang-Chi.
No, I haven't.
So remember that guy
Josh was with me there. He understood my dilemma.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that.
Yeah, boy, Josh.
I also understood your dilemma because I also did not answer this one on my own for my little score. I went in and looked at the answer because I said this could go either way.
And Heaven agrees. So
yeah, but by the end, you know who it is.
We have overwhelming support for the bifurcation of the lead villain.
Of an answer that really wasn't even given.
Just settle down and.
Did you want me to not give everyone else credit? You mean to mark everyone else down?
No, I want you to give everyone credit. If someone had said Raza, they would have been right too.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's go to question number 6.
Yes.
All right, question number 6. What organization kidnapped Tony Stark?
I have some leftover chili from last night waiting for me.
Oh, it's even better the second night.
Oh, it is.
All
That's
right,
time
Kat, you
to
can put your answers in.
have all the flavors just marry together. Oof.
Oh, thanks, Becky. I'm glad you're enjoying it. All right. James?
10 rings.
All right. Brian?
The 10 rings.
Heaven?
10 rings.
10 rings, which I think they used a little ahead of time because the 10 rings were what the mandolin, or I don't want
Mandarin.
Mandarin, yes.
I
The
The
big
orange
green
guy.
orange.
know that one, and I had to wait and see if that was correct because earlier I thought James said 10 fingers. I was a little, I said, does dad have this right?
Give me 10 fingers of milk, please.
I could introduce those 10 fingers in 10 rings. But as I sat and pondered, I said, 10 fingers? What was I thinking? It's 10 rings, which I think is a neat name, but it doesn't explain what their gig is, except that he wants to be like Genghis Khan and take over all of Asia.
Yeah.
Which is, all right.
Right. All right. Here we go. Are we ready for the next one?
Yes, sir.
Question number 7. Who bought Tony Stark ample time to power up his suit in the cave? The 10-fingered man you killed, my father prepared to take it one, Jonathan. I'm pretty sure that's 6 fingers, though, Jonathan. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. So, we're getting towards the end, being on, what was that, chapter 7? Or chapter 7, question 7. So, next week's trivia is not going to be over a movie. It's not going to be over music. We are going to do world geography.
Woohoo!
Ooh,
Bang!
good times.
We will
I'm
be
there,
doing
dude.
some world geography trivia next week.
And the problem is, most Americans these days don't know their geography.
Well, you
Well,
know
I
what? I kind of got, I'm going to say it. I got screwed when I took world geography because I graduated in 90, and then, the Iron Curtain fell and everything changed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, in college, I had a geography teacher that had a sense of humor.
Yeah.
All of his questions were multiple choice, and guaranteed on each test, there would be one absolutely hilarious question.
Oh, wow.
Like, for example, one of the questions was, in regards to North American geography, where is the fertile horseshoe, the golden horseshoe located, which is a fertile area in Canada.
Okay.
And one of the answers was next to Whiskey Pete's in State Line, Nevada.
All right, James, what'd you have?
Same guy that saved his life when he got there, Dr. Yinsen.
All right,
Yeah.
Brian,
Ho Yinsen.
Heaven, a correct answer?
Ho Jensen.
Ho Jensen. But yeah,
But
no.
Any
I mean,
teacher that can give a throwaway answer like that is amazing.
yeah, I mean, it was like, when I took world geography in high school, there was still a Yugoslavia, there was
Uh-huh.
I
and
was
then
actually in Yugoslavia, in Sarajevo, when it was still the capital.
uh, uh,
And I believe the Winter Olympics of '84 was in Sarajevo.
I was in
Well, it
Yugoslavia,
wasn't.
but
It
it's
was what? Wasn't 84? No, right around there, Brian. I think 80 was Lake Placid. 82. Yeah, could have been.
but
But
yeah, I was in former Yugoslavia for a year, so but never made it to Sarajevo. But
and I have not yet been to Berlin, although I've been to Germany several times because of
I lived in
Bible.
Ramstein Village for 3 years.
oh wow,
And when I was there, the capital was still Bonn.
oh wow,
Uh-huh. Same here. That was back when it was West Germany.
Yep, exactly. In East Germany, we're sending men into the Olympics as women.
oh wow. Are you sure? Because I've
Yeah.
seen some of those those Eastern European.
Yeah, they're all hairy.
All right. Did we answer the question already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I was waiting on you. All right. Are we ready for question number 8?
Yep.
All right. Question number 8. How long was Tony Stark kept in captivity before he finally escaped?
Now, did you write these questions today, Chris?
No, I didn't. I think I
Okay.
did them. I did them Sunday.
They're very good, actually.
Yeah, they are.
I appreciate the fact that, on this end of the camera, it's easy enough. I sit and make answers, but you have to sort of deploy and plan a whole show. And I know how difficult that is. It's very enjoyable. It's getting to be a regular part of my Tuesday night routine. I appreciate it.
Well, I think I have trivia tomorrow night myself. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. So I haven't heard it from the group that we go. So, but I usually almost every other Wednesday I go and play trivia. So we have a team that we all work together.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick, thanks for coming in.
Nick, you're late.
Oh, he's late. He would have killed us all. Nick is a fabulous movie guy.
Josh, with 1 year is what he's saying.
Nick, the question is, how long
Yes.
was Tony Stark held captive before he escaped in the first Iron Man movie? I'm sure he'd probably get that one off the cuff.
Hey, Dave, thanks for coming in.
Hey, it's Larry.
Space Mountain Dave. Fair winds, brother.
All right, James, what do you have?
3 months.
All right, Brian.
3 months. I have a lot of respect for Dave. I pick on him nonetheless.
Heaven, the correct answer?
3 months.
I'm sorry. Did he?
All right.
Yeah, Dave's a good guy. I pick on him just because, he's fun.
He said, "Hi, hey, Chris, James, and Curly." I didn't see Chris at first, and I thought he was calling me Curly because Curly has no hair. So I thought
No,
maybe
he's
it was
calling
me.
me Curly. Although I was calling Mike Klemovich Curly.
Oh wow! So, I didn't know if Dave would, or I didn't know if Dave would ever come back in my stream after the suggestion I had on his stream one night. I don't think he liked it.
Pardon me.
All right. Are we ready for our next one?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Number 9. Number 9. Who assisted Tony Stark in taking down Obadiah Stane?
And the first time I saw this movie, I was totally like all fanboying over, oh my God, they did Iron Man, amazing.
All right, chat, you can put in your answers.
Is fanboying really a thing?
Yes, it is.
It is. I've seen my dad do it.
The first time that the term fangirl was used in our household, Haley came like in and she was like, "Hey, what's fangirling?" We were all like, "What?" And she was like, "What's fangirl? What's that fangirl?" And we were like, "Can you use it in a sentence?" And it was just fangirl. She couldn't read.
My younger daughter came home from kindergarten. She was angry at me, and she went like this. And I said, Emily, what are you doing? She said, I'm swearing at you, Dad. So you got the wrong finger, but got the message. So
I think that isn't that the finger Haley used for a long time.
No, Haley does this.
Oh, the frog.
nothing.
The frog.
Right. The frog. Yes, I think it was Joey, my brother, who did that. He used the just go like that.
Yep. She goes, I'm swearing at you. I thought it was the cutest thing.
And my brother is a big wrestling fan, and when he was a kid, you cannot find a photo my mom took where he's not doing the Shawn Michael pose.
He says that's not true, but I have like 4 in a row on my Facebook.
I was an old school fan of wrestling back in the 80s when the big guys were Hulk Hogan,
Oh yeah.
Jake the Snake Roberts, Randy Macho Man Savage.
Okay, James, what do you have?
I have Pepper Potts,
Pepper
but we have
Potts.
to give an assist to the Colson boys, who were sort of slow.
All right, Brian,
Pepper Potts.
having the correct answer?
Pepper Potts.
Pepper Potts. All right,
Pepper Potts is one sassy chick.
she is.
Oh my
I
God.
can't remember what her character is called when she's in her suit, and I know it's Iron something.
Iron Savior.
Iron. Okay, not Iron
Oh, no,
Maiden.
Rescue.
Not
It was
Iron
Rescue.
Maiden.
That was it.
Rescue. That is correct. Yes. I'd rather have Iron Maiden.
Yeah, me too. Best band in the world.
All right. Did you get the points, Hev?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Question number 10. Last question, unless we have a tie. Number 10. What was the first thing Tony Stark wanted to do after he landed on U.S. soil? Just shake the finger and say no soup for you, kind of like this.
It's funny because I asked Mom for this one time after we left Disney World.
All right, chat, you can put your answer in. I was going to ask Jonathan. I don't know if he can answer this right now, but I had there's a YouTuber from Canada I watch a lot of, and was going to ask if you ever heard of him. His name is his YouTube channel is called Vanos Gaming, and I just watch him, and he's hilarious.
What's it called?
Vanos Gaming.
It's on all the time in our household.
It's not on all the
Yes,
time.
it is. I call sometimes, and I know that that's what's on TV.
Sometimes it's Joe Rogan.
Heaven, thank you for being the queen of the scoreboard.
I try.
I try. All right. I think we got hopefully all of them in. James, what do you have?
He did not want to go to the hospital. He was equally impressed with getting a cheeseburger and having some in and out time, then the press conference.
Right. Brian?
You wanted to go to In-N-Out Burger.
All right. Heaven?
It says get a cheeseburger. I'm saying the same thing. All of it. Everyone gets the points for that.
All right. And I always thought it was Burger King.
He did get a burger.
In-N-Out
One
Burger's better.
I think it
We
was
were
on-
leaving Disney World, and I had just decided that I had had enough of all the fancy food we'd been eating all week.
Fancy.
So I texted Mom while we were sitting near each other on the bus and said, when we get home, can I just get a McDonald's cheeseburger? And then I also texted and meant to say with sweet and sour sauce, and instead I said with sweat and sour sauce.
Okay, that would be an interesting tasting burger.
It sure would. Can I get some extra sweat to go?
But Sheldon said a kebab tastes alike.
Depends on whose sweat it is. Did James go up to use the facilities?
I think so.
What did you say, Brian?
I said, did you get up to go use the facility?
I got up to get some
No, use
water.
the head.
All right. We're waiting on Heaven. I have this feeling that we have a tie. So while we're doing this, James, what do you guys have coming up on the Mickey Bunch?
Well, we may well have a surprise stream popping up this
Oh
week.
wow!
We did one last week. Kelly did with a box opening, which went
Yes.
pretty well. So be on the lookout. So always keep subscribed to the Mickey Bunch and make sure you hit that notification bell so you see when we're going to surprise. And Sunday night, we will be up to our usual mirth and antics for after hours.
Oh
with
wow!
Our Sunday night flagship show. I don't recall our topic yet for this week. And then in 2 weeks' time, we resume our 50 States of Disney
Awesome.
series.
That's
has
like
been
what? That's like a really good series you guys got going on too.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Brian, what do you got going on?
Well, this coming Friday at 5:30 Disneyland time, 8:30 Walt Disney World time, I will have a special guest, Richard Blumencheese, and we are going to be talking about cruising. And because I've got a billion questions, I'm sure that my audience would have a billion questions for Richard, who kind of a travel expert. He's bi-coastal and done quite a bit.
I also, that's like fun, Brian. I also want to offer my congratulations to both. Oh, look at that. The Godfather just popped in. Pete,
Oh,
my
hey,
God.
Pete. Thanks
Hey,
for coming
Pete.
in. We're just wrapping up, buddy. But thank you for coming in.
And that was a fortuitous segue because I wanted to congratulate both Brian and you, Chris, on being on the ballot that I recently executed
Oh wow.
for the community award. So it's good to see you, and I wish you both. I wish you both good fortune and favor in that crucial balloting for community awards, which is, I think, one of the nicest things we do in the community. Recognizing the people that don't only create streams, but the people who mod streams and share out streams and are part of this fascinating experience we call the Disney YouTube community.
Right.
And its godfather, progenitor, leader, and friend, Pete McDevitt, just joined us. And
Yes. Hey,
a good
Debbie.
minute-
Thanks for coming in.
And the glorious Debbie is here. Good things come in small packages. So
Yeah, Debbie is an absolute sweetheart. I love her to death.
Are you ready, Hev?
I am, yes.
All right.
All right. Jonathan Chong has 56. Midlife Vibes has 43. Catherine has 2. Beloved One has 20. Kevin has 58. Kelly has 21. Sandy has 42. James has 59. Brian has 59. Jonathan Mays has 6. Phantasmic Chronicles has 2. And Nick has 9.
What?
So our winner.
Tie.
right or tied.
All right. So we got
James.
between
High five,
James
buddy.
and Brian.
Yep.
All right. So I do have a tiebreaker question right now.
All right.
All right. How should we do this, Hev? What do you think?
What do you mean?
Should we do first one to answer it? Should we do if they both get it right?
I think we should write them down.
You want to write them down? All right.
Yeah, I write down every answer.
I know.
Yeah,
man.
I
I
think
can't because my writing's crap.
So,
Nobody would be able to read my writing, not even me.
all right. Well, James can write it down. I'll ask you what first. How's that?
Yeah, just ask me first.
All right.
do you have a second answer in case they both get it right?
I do.
Okay.
Jonathan put a question in there, but no.
All right, we're going to extra innings here. Okay.
All right. So this question, at the beginning, when Tony Stark is in the Humvee with the airmen, there's a song playing on the radio. What song is playing?
Oh my God! I just watched this morning.
All right, Brian,
I'm out.
you're out. James?
Dun, 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 dun. Back in Black.
Yes. James, Back in Black. That is correct.
Congratulations, James! You won.
Well played. Well played. So, Chris, send my third banana to you know who will now
Yes.
send it their own. And I will continue to visit it weekends and bow to it. And
Congratulations, James.
He's going to
Thank
be like, can you believe I've won 3?
Oh yeah, she will.
I'm not kidding myself though. If Movie Mania Nick had been here for the whole show, Brian, you and I would have been distant second and third because
Easily.
that guy is a crunch when it comes to movies. But I am looking forward to next Tuesday night with World Geography.
Oh yeah, yeah. So that was probably my favorite class. Well, one of my, how do I want to say it? If it wasn't art, then it was one of my favorite classes when I was in school.
Absolutely.
So, but that is going to do it. Like I said, next week will be World Geography. So come back with us, study up on your World Geography, and
we don't say thanks enough to Heaven,
oh yes,
who actually
and,
sits there and dutifully inscribes all this, keeps good records. She takes care of her dog. She works hard. Heaven, thank you for what you do for this show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a round of applause and hearts in the chat for Heaven.
Yeah,
She's
absolutely.
amazing.
he also makes sure that all those cast members get their lunch and their breaks, and they're in Adventureland.
Even the ones that she's not a fan of, right?
She's a fan of all of them, Brian. But once again, thank you all for coming in. Once again, if it wasn't for you guys, it would just be us sitting here giving answers or questions to one another. So.
Oh, if anyone's curious,
Oh yeah.
I only received 30 points. So.
You only received 30
Oh.
points. I almost score capped myself to see if you wanted to play tonight because I know. And let me tell you how with Heaven when it comes to Marvel, Heaven watched was it 22 movies in a row, so she could go and see Endgame. Was that?
The goal was to be able to go with my friends because I hadn't kept up with the MCU. So I started about a week before they decided they were going, and I did not finish in time to go with them. So this was before I got Freya. I watched all the movies
Good night,
in a
Debbie.
row straight. I would get home from work. I would sit down. I would watch a
Bye,
movie.
Kevin.
I would finish a movie, watch a movie, wake up before
Wow.
work, watch a movie.
That is dedication.
I went to Disney Springs one night. I watched Endgame. I went and got Blaze
Didn't you
Pizza.
Didn't you
and
go to the theater and see Captain Marvel before
yes,
you went?
that's what I did. Sorry, I got that backwards. I went to Disney Springs, went to the theater, watched Captain Marvel, went and got Blaze Pizza, got sprinkles, went back and watched Endgame, and cried alone in the theater by myself.
Wow.
So, but
And now I'm behind on the movies again because I've yet to see Love and Thunder.
So I
I
will
saw
let you,
that. That was good.
I will let you know each season is going to have an MCU night and a Star Wars night. So, and then I think probably the next season will probably start with Disneyland trivia.
Ooh, sign me up.
So, but
Sign me up for
that's going to
Disneyland
do
trivia.
it. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, James. Thank you, Brian, for coming in and being live contestants. And I hope to see you guys next time on AFA Top Banana Trivia. We'll see y'all later. Have a
We'll
good
see
night.
you real soon. Bye.